Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. Back at y'all with another live. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling at the crib, kicking it right now, man. Just laying back in bed, just continuing to get this rest, man. You know, I'm still recovering. You know what I'm saying? Getting my things together, but I'm getting stronger every day. So I appreciate everybody that's been patient. You know what I mean? Just waiting for the bounce back. Once I get back on the consistency route, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a wrap for this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. If you could hit the like button as soon as you come in, it'll be very much appreciated. Shout out to the boy Stop Motion MMA, first one in the building. You know what I'm saying? Lorenzo, what up? Slime, what up? Oh, this nigga tripping. He said my king and my hero. I'm not. I mean, I don't know if I'm a hero or a king, but salute. Jordan Sheriff, what up? What up, man? All right, I see you in the building, man. You don't be coming on often, but when you do, your presence is felt, my brother. Shout out to Jordan Sheriff. Hit the like button as soon as you come in, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come on in. We got some things that we need to discuss. We're going to talk about Teofimo Lopez and what he's been up to lately, considering that he has a fight coming up. So you already know he out here saying some controversial cuckoo shit. And then we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson's team threatening Mazuma TV. Now, when I say threats, I'm not talking about on my life or anything like that. You already know them niggas ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who they with, who they associated with. They ain't cut like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But we definitely going to have that discussion. Just wanted to make that quick disclaimer because I could see how that could be misinterpreted the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I know Shakur Stevens' team is watching my channel. You know what I mean? They watch it every step. They pretty much confirmed it for me. You know what I mean? So while I have their attention, I'm going to speak my piece. You know what I'm saying? But we got 11 people in the building. Let me see how many likes we got so far, man. Let's get them up. Let's see exactly what's going on. How many we got? All right, we got 10 likes in the building. It is very much appreciated. Yeah, man, you heard me correct, Heads. You know what I'm saying? You read that correct. But we definitely gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? I want to address Teofimo Lopez first and exactly what he got going on, and what he's been saying about Gervonta Davis lately, and then we're gonna speak on that whole topic because I want to save that for last. Because I got some shit to get off my chest. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Boxing Film. What up? I appreciate everybody that's coming in the building showing love. You know what I'm saying? We got 11 likes. We got 12 people with 11 likes. All right, we got one hater, but it is what it is. It's always one of them. Oh no, we got 12. My fault. Yeah, let's get the algorithm on the up so we can let the people know that we are live. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. Shout out to Coffee Plant, Orlando Finney. What up? Mr. Keep running your mouth. What's up, my brother? Yeah, man, I can't complain at all, man. I'm feeling extremely blessed. And by the way, we halfway to the 2100 mark. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the nation and the mob for making that possible. All right, y'all. Let's just get into the conversation, man, because I really want to get to this last topic. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, obviously, he's getting ready for his fight. He's at the end of his camp against Steve Claggett. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight that a lot of people aren't really fucking with, in all honesty. There's not many people actually talking about Teofimo Lopez or the fight. So I see why Teofimo Lopez, I'm sure he recognizes that. You know what I mean? He knows what's popping and what's not. So that's why I think he's been going out of his way to, say some wild shit, say controversial shit, so he could get the people's attention, and then they can end up tuning in on the fight and see exactly how he's doing. Because in all honesty, man, Steve Claggett is somebody that we genuinely never heard of. There's plenty of hardcore boxer fans on here. No, not Tank Team, my brother. You got to read that. You got to read that last part over again. Shakur Stevens' team. But quick disclaimer, they not threatening me in terms of like my life or anything like that, or my safety or anything like that. But like I said, we're gonna talk about it at the end. So you're gonna have to just follow me. But anyway, Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying? I see why, a lot of people aren't really talking about his fight, because he's going up against an opponent that we genuinely never heard of. Like I said, we got over 2,000 subscribers here in Mazuma TV, and I'm sure that a good percentage of the people that are subscribed to my channel never heard of Steve Claggett until he was announced to be fighting Teofimo Lopez. Now, I consider myself a hardcore boxing fan. I've been in the boxing game for many years. And, I've been a fan for a long time. I've been involved in the sport in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I done did it all in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Except, actually turn pro and shit like that. But you get what I mean. Like I'm a jack of all trades, in terms of the amateur boxing game, the pro boxing game, what have you. And I've never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at the style that Teofimo Lopez is going against, he's a rough, gritty guy. You know what I'm saying? He might present some obstacles, you know what I mean? He might be able to walk through some shots because at the end of the day, I can't sit here and deny the fact that Teofimo Lopez power has diminished slightly since moving up to 140 pounds, as far as I'm concerned. Steve Claggett, I believe, is not undefeated. I think he has multiple losses. Let me check out his record real quick because that is something that I had looked up a while back, but actually forgot about. So let me see his record. Steve Claggett is currently 38-7. He's 38-7, been stopped once with 2 draws. So this man is 3 losses away from double digits. And y'all want us to believe that this is a fight that actually we should care to see. You know what I'm saying? With all of the people that's ranked within the WBO at 140 pounds, he chose a guy who was like I think he was like number 15 in the ranking. So obviously this is a fight that, Teofimo Lopez cherry-picked, in all honesty, because you cannot tell me that he offered 14 people in the sanctioning body a fight prior to Steve Claggett and they all turned it down. I don't believe that at all. I think that this person was chosen strategically because stylistically is going to make Teofimo Lopez look good. Because let's keep it 1,000. In his latest bouts that he has been having, he's been going up against mobile, like slick outboxers. You know what I'm saying? Most recently, Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? And both of those guys made him look bad. There's a lot of people that believe Sandor Martin beat Teofimo. There's a lot of people that believe Jermaine Ortiz defeated Teofimo. And they both had a similar approach. You know what I'm saying? Their ability to move around the ring gave Teofimo a lot of problems. Refused to use his jab. Has an inability to cut off the ring. And just loading up on one shot, just looking for the kill shot instead of punching in combinations and focusing on his speed instead of his power. It's just a lack of IQ on Teofimo Lopez's part. He's a talented fighter. He's a gifted fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's been blessed with multiple things in terms of athleticism, time and speed, power, respectable power, good time. I don't know if I said it already, but good timing. But it seems like in the IQ department, it seems like Teofimo Lopez is lacking, and his ability to adjust has been lacking as well. It seems like he doesn't have the ability to adjust like some of the top tier fighters that we've seen in this era, in the past eras. Seems like Teofimo Lopez isn't capable of doing so because he could have made an adjustment with Jermaine Ortiz by actually cutting off the ring and, actually forcing Jermaine to fight his fight, applying pressure, punching in combinations, but he refused to do so. He wasn't able to do so. And he paid the price as a result. It made him look bad. His stock went down the drain. And you know what I'm saying? I think that's why, like, look, Lorenzo said Haney will cook Teo, in my opinion. I think stylistically, I think Devin Haney has the recipe to, cook Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people hating on Devin Haney right now. I know he just came off of a brutal fight. You know what I mean? But I think from a stylistic standpoint, I think Haney's all wrong for Teofimo based on what I've seen from his previous fights. I think that, Devin Haney has better legs than guys like Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. I think he has a better jab. I think he has faster hands. I just think that he's overall more intelligent than those guys. I think he's at a higher level than those guys. You know what I'm saying? So with that being known, I think stylistically, Devin Haney will have his number. That's just my opinion. But regardless, we're not here to talk about Haney. And in regards to Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth, he said, we don't know how Haney chin is now. That's very true. That's a valid point. However, Teofimo Lopez telegraphs his punches. You know what I'm saying? He telegraphs his punches. You see his punches coming from a mile away. That's why he wasn't able to hit guys like Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz with that kill shot. We've seen Jermaine Ortiz hurt before. We've seen him drop multiple times. But Teofimo wasn't able to do so because he wasn't setting up his punches. He would get frustrated. He would lose sight of his game plan and would just, just like crash out pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's going to hit Devin Haney on the chin. That's just my opinion. Because besides the Ryan Garcia fight and, the Jorge Linares John where he had gotten clipped, Devin Haney doesn't really get touched much. You know what I'm saying? I just think stylistically he all wrong. But regardless, that's not what we're here to talk about. He's fighting Steve Claggett for a reason, y'all. You know what I mean? Teofimo Lopez understands that his last few performances at 140 pounds haven't been looking impressive. I think a lot of people feel like he's been exposed. So Teofimo Lopez is looking to revitalize his career or at least get his stock back on a positive route. So he's gonna be, hold on, I'm tripping. Or I think T.O. beat Ortiz because he was the aggressor. I mean, you entitled to your opinion, boxing film. You know what I'm saying? You entitled to your opinion. However, I don't think it's necessary. Like according to the scoring criteria, it's not necessarily about being the aggressor. It's about being the effective aggressor. And I feel like there was a lot of points in that fight where Teofimo Lopez wasn't effective. He wasn't able to cut off the ring. He wasn't able to land hard, clean shots. I thought Jermaine Ortiz was more successful in what he was doing in comparison to what Teofimo Lopez was doing, which was why I believed Jermaine Ortiz edged out the bout. But like I said, you entitled to your opinion. You know what I mean? Because I've seen a few people say that they thought Teofimo Lopez edged it, so it is what it is. I thought Jermaine Ortiz won, but if you feel like Teofimo got it, then it is what it is. I'm not here to change your mind or anything like that. I'm just providing my opinion and moving on. So, anyways, he's like I said, he's fighting Steve Claggett strategically. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to go up against styles that's gonna move and frustrate him, and set traps on him, or possibly make him look bad. He wants to be against. He wants to go up against a fighter who's gonna stand directly in front of him and give him opportunities to counter and time him and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? He wants to have a a stagnant target, somebody that's going to not run, you know what I mean, going to be directly in front of them, and somebody who doesn't, who isn't too elusive, who's going to be there. Teofimo Lopez is looking to go up against a style that, uh, you know what I mean, that they'll take two punches to land one. You know what I mean? His whole objective isn't to prove that he's the best, not in this fight. He just wants to get his stock back on the positive route. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been looking bad, man. He's been looking bad. He's been looking exposed. This man's been questioning himself. Do I still got it, man? And then he said, oh, I did that on purpose. I knew the cameras were recording me. No, you were in a sentimental state of mind, and you were really doubting yourself because you look like dog shit in your bout. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He never went back to the gym and made the adjustments necessary. I'm sure that he could have gotten in touch with coaches if his father wasn't capable of doing so. I'm sure he could have got in touch with coaches that showed him, the ropes on how to cut off a ring. You know what I mean? That's something that he could have definitely worked on while he didn't have a fight date, but he chose not to. And that's why he's been looking bad in several fights. You know what I'm saying? Athletic, but it doesn't seem like he has the most intelligent feet. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he's fighting Steve Claggett strategically. His whole objective is to make himself look good. He wants to go up against a style that he's gonna look invincible against, and get the people going. Like say, oh man, Teofimo Lopez looked good in his last fight, man. Oh, I think he could beat Tank, man. Oh, I think he could, man. If he lands that on Devin Haney, man, that's the whole objective right there. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, coffee plant? Elaborate. What you mean by why though? Why what? Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth says, didn't TL say him and his wife was going through it? Well, in that latest podcast that he did with I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, the Donza Project, he said that they're finalizing the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they over and done with. You know what I mean? He said he tried to, go through the marriage process, and he was ready to be a husband or whatever the case was, but things fell apart. You feel what I mean? So I just think he on his bachelor shit, or at least about to be on his bachelor shit. It seemed like he about to be a recently divorced man. I don't know what their situation is. It's not really my business. I've seen his wife around, you know what I mean? But I only see the wife around when the child is with him or around him. So I don't know if she has I don't know if they have something set up where it's like supervised custody. I don't know what the situation is, but regardless, that's what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. I don't really like to get too involved in that because that's not boxing, but I'm just going off of public knowledge what he's saying. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'm getting a call. Let me put y'all on mute real quick. Anyways, my fault, y'all. Just got a call. But you said TL soft as hell. Listen, I don't know his situation. I don't know what's going on. What? Did he say that? Adrenaline, he said that. Can anybody confirm that? How the fuck that ain't make headlines? What the hell? That's facts? I hope you're not capping Adrenaline. I'm gonna have to go back to that interview because I did not hear that. But then I do be kind of like, you know what I mean, fading out. Teofimo Lopez be saying so much bullshit, bro. It's like so much filler that I just be losing like focus. You know what I'm saying? He be saying a whole lot of nothing. He has a lot of false confidence. That's facts. But no, for sure, like Teofimo Lopez be saying shit and he be swearing that he be like what he be saying be gospel. Like he be like, man, he be like, you guys got to really look at it, man. Like when you turn the 11 upside down, it's still 11. So it's like no matter what I do, I can't help but be me. Like if you eat too much ice cream, you know what I'm saying, you gonna get fat. So you gotta just know your limits. And I'm like, yo, Tio, what the fuck you talking about, my nigga? Like what? Like he remind me of Farrah Convict of Don't Be a Menace. You know what I'm saying? He was like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick knack, patty whack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, 00, oops, out of time. My bacon smelling fine. That's exactly who the fuck Teofimo look like. Don't nobody try to hear that shit that you be talking about, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talk? Like, what is you saying? That's literally what I would tell Teo. Like, right, I swear to God, like right hand on the Bible, like on my son. I would tell this nigga, like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, can you like when Kanye West was sitting down with the Breakfast Club and he was talking to Charlemagne, and Charlemagne was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you're not making any sense. And Kanye just kept blabbering and blabbering. Then at the end of the interview, no, Charlemagne was like, I'm more confused than I was before the interview. That's exactly how I would feel if I was sitting in front of Teofimo Lopez talking. Like, if you ain't talking boxing, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. It ain't nobody, like, you not a philosopher, my nigga. I promise you're not that. Teofimo Lopez want to be Puerto Rican. He want to be Puerto Rican so bad. He said he got a left hook like a Puerto Rican, and he playing like Frankie Ruiz songs on his page, and you know what I'm saying. I think he played the Aguanile. Yeah, I'm saying he want to be Rican so bad. And I'm like, bro, I see right through it. I know your Honduran people don't support you. You see how Puerto Ricans back their fighters. You jealous. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you decide to shit on Ricans because at the time there was a Puerto Rican champion in your division. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was starting to heat up on you. He was calling you out, talking about you pussy. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting your dad. You ain't know what to do. All of a sudden you stand on business and all this shit when niggas done knocked your dad out right in front of you and you ain't do nothing. That's who Teofimo Lopez is. But you know what I'm saying? I was just saying how, he's fighting Steve Claggett strategically because the end goal is to make himself look good. Put a style in front of him that he'll shine against. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, MB out here wilding. He got to pump the brakes a little bit. Yeah, he tripping. He writing in all caps, and I don't know. It ain't that serious. But yeah, hold up. Anyways, I've been noticing, both of the build-ups to Teofimo Lopez fights, whether it was Jermaine Ortiz or Steve Claggett, Teofimo Lopez has been talking greasy about Gervonta Davis, just blatantly disrespecting this man, and it's like on some personal shit. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, he was talking about, and it was a pretty weird remark. In all honesty, especially if you consider yourself a heterosexual man, this man is coming out here and talking about Gervonta Davis got dick sucking lips. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like you studying the man that much that you came to that conclusion. That's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Then you low key throwing shots at his religion on some Ryan Garcia shit, and then y'all try to hide y'all hand and talk about y'all religion. He was like, yeah, like, Gervonta Davis or Abdul Wahid, whatever the fuck his name is. It's pretty much you making a mockery of the name that he chose when he converted to Islam. You know what I'm saying? So I see that's how I take it. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all take it, but it's definitely a shot towards, him Gervonta's religion. You know what I mean? Because there's plenty of people that I know that, are Muslim, and they've chosen like Muslim names, but they don't necessarily primarily go by that name. You know what I mean? Obviously, we got examples like Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X, people who, had names at one particular time, and then they chose their Muslim name as their primary name. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's your right how you want to go about it. However, I do notice that, Teofimo Lopez has thrown shots at Gervonta Davis, like religious name, since he converted to Islam. That's something that I've definitely been noticing. But then he goes on, and I don't know what interview it was. I think it was the Donza Project, where he said that nigga's a pussy. First of all, I don't know why you feel like it's cool for you to be saying nigga. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I remember when Teofimo Lopez dad was saying nigga live on TV when he was in Teofimo Lopez corner. Oh, fuck this nigga up. And Andre Ward and Tim Bradley came at, Teofimo Sr. for that. You know what I'm saying? They came at him and told him that, yo, you need to like pretty much, watch your mouth, because you ain't got no room to be saying that shit. And I completely agree. Now, I understand, listen, I'm Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I do know my roots. You know what I'm saying? We come from African ancestry, specifically on my dad's side. However, when you're on a public platform that's being showcased in front of millions of people, there's a type of responsibility that you need to have. There's a certain level of sensitivity that you need to have. When you understand that there's people, watching you on live TV. There's a lot of people that are offended by nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if they feel like if you don't got the pass to say it, then you shouldn't say it. Pretty much, if you're not black, you don't identify as black, or whatever the situation is, if you don't come from African ancestry, you shouldn't say it at all. And I understand in New York, Puerto Ricans say it, Hispanic, any type of Hispanic say it. Shit, I be hearing Asians saying it. You feel what I mean? However, you got to tighten up when you on live TV in front of a certain audience. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened with Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia daddy. You know what I mean? Calling Keith Thurman all types of niggas and shit. And they took his ass off the microphone, and his feelings was all hurt afterwards. Like he did nothing wrong. With great power comes great responsibility, man. You know what I mean? So, if you say that to yourself, like I heard Rayo Venezuela say it, but he said it on a private tip. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, he said that shit at the press conference, but like he ain't catching no slack for it. But I guess he just got out of character for the moment. If that's something that you want to say, privately, then you know what I mean, go ahead and do that. But when you, like I said, when you on certain platforms, you gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? So Teofimo Lopez talking about that nigga a pussy and all this shit. So now you just going out of your way to disrespect this man every time you can. And I've been pretty confused by Gervonta Davis's silence. Because typically when people will come at him sideways, he'll find a day to go on Twitter and address it real quick or talk crazy about them real quick, and then he'll dip off. He'll delete the tweets and act like nothing happened. But there's been a few times that Teofimo Lopez has said shit, and I don't recall Gervonta ever responding. And I want to know exactly why that is. I'm not questioning Gervonta Davis's, heart or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think Gervonta has spanked Teofimo, pause, if we being honest. But yeah. That you right. You right. Hold on. Where's that comment at? I just seen it. Yeah, Jordan Sheriff says, I remember when Tank was in jail, Teo had the most to say. Yeah, that's probably why Tank, that's exactly why Tank didn't respond that time. So I'm going to give him a pass for that. However, now he's out here calling him a pussy publicly, on big platforms. I think that Donza Project dude got over 200,000 subscribers as of right now. He definitely in the six figures. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns said it one time on live TV. Shit was hilarious. I remember Vince McMahon said it on live TV in front of Booker T, and they played it up. That was a wild era, though. I think that was the Attitude Era that they was wilding in. You know what I'm saying? People was just saying whatever and getting away with it. Yeah, T.O. Sr. got KO for that. Yeah, but that was a different situation. He got KO for that during a sparring session. T.O. Sr. actually went on to say that shit on live TV during one of Teofimo Lopez fights. I forgot what fight it was. You know what I'm saying? But he got crucified for it by Tim Bradley and them. And then Teofimo Lopez Jr., the fighter, was coming out and was coming at Andre Ward and Tim Bradley because they said something to his dad about watching his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Instead of checking your father, that's how you know they both enablers. You know what I'm saying? His dad enables him and he enables his dad. And that's why his dad be moving around like a fucking junkie. You know what I mean? Can't control himself, all emotional, all over the place. And that's why Teofimo Lopez be out here saying all this nonsense. I had said on my last live that Teofimo was blatantly saying on the Donza project that he's the first male two-time undisputed world champion at 135 and 140. When we know that's not true. You were never undisputed at 135. Devin Haney had the full status WBC title while you was unified. You didn't fight the man. You know what I'm saying? You got your ass whooped by George Kambosos. You was talking about you had a hole in your esophagus or whatever the fuck the case is. Then you go up to 140 and you beat Josh Taylor, who only had one belt at the time. So you just completely trying to erase history and act like there wasn't other champions in your division while you were champion. You know what I'm saying? You beat Josh Taylor, who was a former undisputed world champion, and you somehow, some way just adopt his accomplishments since you beat him. That shit, bro, that's just textbook definition of delusion. And nobody is really sitting there with Teofimo and like, yo, you're wrong. I haven't seen out one reporter yet. And I want to know why these dudes are so scared to tell Teofimo the truth. Is it because y'all want to keep him in his good graces so y'all can keep getting interviews from him, keep getting views from him? Like what is it? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? All right, he might not want to talk to you no more, but you gonna gain that respect from the masses, and they still gonna follow you because you keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And I know this ain't boxing related, but I seen Ariel Helwani do an interview with Devin Haney, and I seen that Ariel Helwani he be banned from like UFC events and shit like that. But we're not gonna sit here and act. I mean, even though Ariel Helwani is square, whatever the hell you want to call him, he a little weirdo. He asked the real questions. He asked the question. He don't give a fuck how the fighters felt about it. He would ask the real shit that the other reporters were scared to ask. And guess what? Ariel Helwani got a well-respected platform. You know what I'm saying? People tune in and watch him. They watch his interviews. I be peeping his little interviews and shit like that. And he gets respect amongst the masses. I remember Ariel Helwani will go up to ask a question and the crowd will go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't get why these reporters be so shaky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they so shaky to just tell him like, yo, that's not true. I seen Marcos Villegas say that he was undisputed. I seen Sean Zattel, which I was surprised with. You know what I'm saying? I thought he would have held the man accountable because I'll be liking I'll be fucking with his quality, his interviews, his boxing knowledge. He's a pretty knowledgeable dude. I even try to reach out to him to get him on my channel. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know, yo, MB, stop being messy before I get you blocked, man. Stop. Lowe's my guy, man. We disagree on certain shit, but don't just call him out as if we got some type of issue. You being messy. Stop doing that. You get blocked in this bitch. You feel me? So, anyways, hold on. What's going on? Yeah. Yo, I remember that, Jordan. And I thought I was tripping. I'm like, yo, he's trying to make it seem like they both undisputed when there was only one undisputed nigga up there. I was like, yo, like, what is going on? I'm like, yo, is he trying to make it seem like they on the same type of time? Like I seen the nigga take a picture with Nayua anyway. And I'm wondering, I'm like, yo, do you think you got something in common with this nigga? Like, do you really think like y'all got the same accolades? Because y'all don't. There's a difference between being unified and being undisputed. For example, Earl Spence was unified. Jermell Charlo was undisputed. You feel me? Let's go. Stephen Fulton at one point in time was unified. But Usyk was undisputed twice. You feel what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like, by definition, like my boy Jamil Parker said, YSM Sports Media, by definition, undisputed means no dispute, meaning there's no dispute on who the fuck the champion is in the division, who's the man of the division. You feel what I'm saying? And hold up. And fucking when you're unified, you might have the majority of the belts. You might be the man of the division, but you're not the champion. You feel what I mean? So, like I said, Tio and his daddy, they enable each other, and that's why they be acting like a fucking fool. That's why they both act like fools. And bro, I'm calling these reporters out, man. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to let y'all nuts hang. Pause. You feel what I mean? You get what I'm saying. Y'all niggas gotta stand on business. I know that's a bit cliche, a bit worn out. But that's what people gotta do. They gotta move off integrity, man, and hold these motherfuckers accountable. That's why I respect dudes like Champ Side. You know what I mean? They keep that shit 1,000. They don't give a fuck about who it may offend or anything like that. They keep it. He keep it 1,000 on his channel. You know what I mean? I respect guys like 78 Sports TV. He rock with his people. And then, you know what I mean? He call out the bullshit when he see it. And I be on the same type of time. These are the type motherfuckers that y'all gotta be following, not the fucking corny ass showbiz motherfucker that be on here just defending the bullshit. And you know he don't believe this. You know what's crazy about him? I'm sure he's a knowledgeable dude. I'm sure he's a smart dude. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sure that he knows what's going on, but he's going against the grain in order to sustain a certain fan base. He's going against the grain in order to keep the viewership going, so he don't got to clock in at a Walmart or some shit like that. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I mean? You could fool the people. You know what I'm saying? You could pimp these motherfuckers, get your little checks or whatever the situation is. But not all money good money. And at the end of the day, people like him, they trade in their respect for $1. And that's not something I'm gonna do. I don't give a fuck if I only make $200 a month off this channel. As long as I'm keeping it real, I sleep well at night. You feel what I mean? And you wanna know how I couldn't move like that even if I wanted to, because I got a group of people around me who check shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, what you talk? You know you wrong, nigga. Like, what you doing? You feel what I'm saying? There's a few of them. I don't even know most of these guys. I used to watch Boxing Ego a while back, but I stopped watching him around that same time because I didn't like how the way he used to talk to his subscribers and shit like that. He never disrespected me. I would have never comment or nothing like that. But like he would act like he had some type of superiority over the people who's like supporting his channel. Like they would have opinions. And he'd be like, "Oh, you don't know boxing. You don't know shit." Oh, and would talk crazy to them. I'm like, bro, that's not how you should be talking to your fan base, bro. These are the people that said, he would talk greasy to motherfuckers who sending super chats. I'm like, like, and I guess it worked for him because they kept supporting him. But I'm like, bro, you talking real greasy to niggas. Like, I will only talk greasy to people when they come on here trolling or they go out their way to try to disrespect me. But for the most part, I let people do them. You know what I'm saying? I don't come on here. I let everybody have their own opinion. I don't try to convince people. Man, if you got an opinion, you entitled to it. You feel me? It is what it is. We be on here having debates. It is what it is. That's not going to deter how I feel about you. I'm not going to sit here and block you like Southpaw corny is. Because you disagree with him. That nigga ready to, have a stroke. I don't care. I believe what I believe. You believe what you believe. And somebody going to be right at the end of the day. It might be me. It might be you. I've been on both sides. I've been right. I've been wrong. It is what it is. You feel me? So, yeah, Teofimo Lopez out here talking greasy. Listen, Ego been around for a while. That nigga, he been putting in work for a while. So he deserved to be where he at. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, getting the viewership and having the subscribers. Bro, he been clicking off for a while. I remember I used to sit back and watch his Johns where he would sit down with the dude Troy King and they had some real good boxing talk, man, like real knowledgeable shit. Even if I disagree with Troy King here and there, I respected his boxing mind. You feel what I'm saying? He used to have some good shit going on there. I don't know what's going on now, but he used to keep me informed. You know what I'm saying? He did like Ego Weight Watchers where he would like see like how they training camps are going. Like he had some good shit going on. Real original dude, good content. I don't know how it is now, but like I said, I fell back from watching him. No disrespect, because I ain't like how the way he would like address his audience, talk to his audience and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's not how I move. You supporting my channel, we got 35 people in the building. Whether you rock with me or not, if you keeping it respectful, I'm going to always keep it respectful with you. You feel me? It is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the main topic of the day. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know who Mr. OD is. I don't know who that is. But I don't know who Knockout 86 is neither. I gotta go check that out. But anyways, let's get into the main topic that I wanted to speak about, man. And I was gonna put the screenshots up, but I'll just read it to you. You know what I mean? Cause it ain't really that serious. I ain't about to be on here just showing y'all shit. Y'all either take my word for it or y'all don't. People that's in my group chat on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the screenshots, so they could vouch for me. You feel me? Now, obviously, one of the most latest videos that I had put out was a leak sparring session from Shakur Stevenson. I'm guessing he was sparring some amateur kid. Some amateur kid from Germany, and I'm assuming he's from Germany because he had like an amateur like outfit on, and it said Germany. It had the abbreviation for Germany on the back of his shirt. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I'm assuming he was from. I could be right, I could be wrong, but regardless, it was definitely Shakur Stevenson. Now in the clip, Shakur Stevenson, like he throws an overhand left, catches dude on the top of the head, and they needed to take a little break because it rattled the kid. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt momentarily, so they needed to take a little break for him to, get his bearings together, to get his mind right. That happens in sparring all the time. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody might get hit with a good shot and they might need a few seconds to recuperate. You feel what I'm saying? So he hits him with a good shot or whatever, and the video starts doing numbers. I don't know how many views it got right now. I could check. Let me check right now. But it started doing views off of the rip, right? So I didn't think much of it because, I don't really get too high or too low on viewership. As of right now, the video was posted 2 days ago, and it got 6.5 thousand views, right? So pretty good views. Probably the highest view video that I've had in a good amount of time, right? The one before that did, I don't know how much. How much did it do? Where's it at? Hold on. The other video before that did like 1K. The other one did 5K. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing some all right numbers, right? So I don't think much of it. And there was so many comments on the post that I didn't even care to really look for them. So all of a sudden, I receive a DM, right? Now, I don't always answer my DMs because, I be having trolls on there, throwing little shots at me and shit like that, or saying little things as if they fucking know me, or, saying they're going to do this and that when they see me. So I don't really pay them no mind. Now, this happened on Monday. Today is currently Wednesday, I believe. It's Wednesday, yeah. So I get a message by somebody by the name of Zaquin Moses, right? Now, I had an idea of who he was. I know he beat Kermel Moulton in the amateurs, but besides that, I didn't even know what he looked like. And for a brief second, I didn't know who the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying? Because, names slip sometimes. You might know somebody's name one day. You know what I'm saying? They might they might not be on your mind for a while, or you might not see them for a while. You might forget their name. You feel what I mean? So it is what it is. So I get a message, and I seen a few messages. Now that I look back, I seen a couple comments where it's like, "Where you get this video from, bro? Where you get this video from, bro?" As if like I hacked somebody iCloud and just pulled that video out of fucking nowhere and just posted it without anybody's consent or anything like that, right? So Zaquin Moses, I believe this is Shakur Stevenson's cousin. I don't know. He writes me, and off the rip, he said, "How you get that Shakur vid?" Right? So automatically I'm on some shit where it's like not defensive, but at the same time, I'm like, why the fuck you asking me this question when this don't got nothing to do with you? So I'm really on some mind your business type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm really on some like, who the fuck are you to be asking me this because this video don't include you? That's the type time that I'm on. But I didn't want to come across too disrespectful because at the end of the day, we men, right? So I said, tell Shakur come ask me and I'll tell him. It's pretty simple. I'm surprised y'all don't know how. And I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all how I got the video momentarily, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the like I didn't like fucking dig for this video. I didn't go through people's pages. It was pretty simple how I found the video, man. It just popped up. I seen it. I screen recorded it. I posted it. Why? Because you know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson is a popular fighter. I got a YouTube channel that I talk about boxing. So why not show a clip that's posted publicly of Shakur Stevenson sparring? You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand what's the problem with that. So he goes on and he says Shakur not on Instagram right now. So the nigga is like just blatantly capping. You know what I mean? Because I was just looking at Shakur Stevenson posted something on his story. I think he posted like his girl or whatever. So I'm like, nigga, how the fuck you saying he not on Instagram? And I just saw his story. The nigga posted a story. He on Instagram right now. You feel what I mean? So I don't get why I'm talking to essentially a middleman right now. If a nigga really want to know a question, come straight to the source. If I want to know a question that somebody may have an answer to, I'm not going to go to somebody and be like, yo, ask this question for me. I'm going to go straight to the source, especially if I genuinely want to know. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on and says, Shakur not on Instagram right now. He right next to me, though. So I'm taking it as this nigga Shakur is telling this nigga what to say and he just typing. That's how I'm taking it. Because if the nigga's sitting right next to you, it's not like you went out of your way to fucking hit him. Like you went out of your way to just do it on your own. This nigga Shakur, I believe, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I feel like Shakur told this nigga to find my page or at least pulled up my channel, saw my Instagram name on my channel, and fucking go on Instagram, pull my account up, and then DM me. So I don't know if Shakur like instructed this nigga to do that, but if that's the case, nigga, you was like Zaquin, whatever the fuck your name is, you was a little nigga, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, ain't no way. That's like a nigga sending a nigga to the store for a Dutch. You feel me? That's genuinely how that shit look. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, Lorenzo, Zaquin the little nigga. So Zaquin was sitting on core lap, and you know this nigga Shakur like rocking him on his knee and shit. You know what I'm saying? While Zaquin eating a motherfucking dum pop. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, playing with his curls and shit. I don't know how old Zaquin is. I know he got to be a teenager, though. He probably like 18, 19. I don't even know. I really don't know nothing about him besides, like, you know, him beating Carmel in the amateurs. That's really all I know. You feel me? I think if I had to guess, he probably like 18, 19, right? But that's irrelevant because at the end of the day, you a grown-ass man. You feel me? So I know when I was 19, I was carrying myself as an adult. I don't know how anybody else give it up, but that's just how the way I moved, right? So I said, call me then. Because, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Shakur. If Shakur really want to know the answer, tell that nigga to hit me up. Or at least you give me a call, right? I don't need to talk to you. You was a little nigga. Like, if I'm gonna buy a car, nigga, I'm gonna buy the car from the owner. What the fuck I need to talk to a nigga who trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to get a piece of the cake type shit. So you trying to sell that, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Let me talk to the boss. I don't need to talk to you. You feel me? That's just how I always been. So I said, call me then. He said, why? Nigga, because I want to talk to Shakur. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I don't even want to talk to Shakur. I don't give a fuck about talking to him. But if the nigga want to know where I got the video from, tell that nigga to ask me. You feel me? So anyway, he said, come on, my guy. We just want to know where you got it from. So, like, he over here trying to interrogate Mazuma TV. Like, he must not know how this shit go. Like, I don't know where he from. He probably from, like, Newark, like Shakur. But, like, my nigga, come on, dog. You got to come better than that. Like, we ain't about to sit here and go through no interrogation. I don't got to answer shit for real. You lucky I responded. I was just at the gym chilling. I finished training my fighters or whatever. I think we was ramping up the training, so I had time. You feel me? So I said, I don't need to talk to middlemen, my guy. If somebody want to ask me something, they ask directly. I say, you his mans? And mind you, I say you his mans because I literally, at the time, didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? I had to remind myself. It was like it was one of them situations, right? So he wrote, I'm asking. So I'm like, this nigga doing too much talking. So I go and I hit the video call button, right? He let that shit ring. This nigga is sitting right next to Shakur. Or, you know, Shakur bouncing him on his lap and shit while he eating his little dum pop, playing with his little curls and shit. And he don't answer the phone. He just watching it ring. That's how I knew he was a little sucker-ass young bull. But anyway, if any nigga call me and they got some shit to tell me, I'm picking up. You got me fucked up. That's just me, though. I don't know. He said, where you get it from? That's all I came to ask you. Now, mind you, this nigga is typing like a straight female because, like, he's, like, doubling up on letters and shit. Like, he put, where you get it from? That's all I came to ask you. But he wrote it with 2 U's. And then he wrote, I ain't trying to talk on the phone with you. Nigga, I'm not calling you to talk to you. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Like, you really thought that, bro, like I said, I don't talk to middlemen. I'm trying to talk to the source. Nigga, if a nigga got a question, they got to ask me. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I mean? Let's talk about it. But let me talk about it with the guy who got the question, not the nigga who asking a question for another man. You feel me? So he said, this is where he fucked me up right now. This is where the threat come in. This nigga said, just tell me so your video or account don't get taken down. Like, nigga, what? So you mean to tell me because I posted a video that was already posted publicly. You threatening to take my fucking page down. You threatening to take my page down. You threatening to get my account taken down as if I fucking leaked some shit that wasn't supposed to be put out publicly when it was already put out publicly, nigga. Like, what is you talking about? I said account get taken down. I said that's what niggas doing. Niggas snitching. Because that's essentially what you doing. Any nigga who put out a report on Instagram, now mind you, if it's like a fake account of like somebody you cool with, I report it, you know what I mean? Get that page taken down because niggas is weirdos. But if you out here blatantly talking about that you gonna get niggas pages taken down because they post a video that you felt like shouldn't be posted publicly, even though it was already posted by somebody on your team, you a fucking nut, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. You over here threatening niggas, channels, when I didn't violate any community guideline. And you know what's the crazy part? I really don't care about views. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I really don't care about views. As long as I'm being consistent, the people rock with me, I'm doing my job. He would have asked me politely, or fuck him. If Shakur would have asked me, yo, can you take that video down, man? I don't really need nobody seeing what I got going on in camp. I would have took the video down on my life, on my son Micah, bro. On Micah Rosa. On my son, I would have took the video down. You feel me? And it's crazy. Me, a whole woman talking about feminine activities. That's the shit. That's crazy, right? So this not even like bro. I'm dead serious. This is on my son, bro. I'm not making none of this up. I don't lie. I don't cap about none of this shit. You feel me? So, and I just seen Zaquin Moses' story. He got a picture up of Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is like a whole, like, I know that's your family and all, but, be your own man, my nigga. Why you posting another man on your story and you not even in the pic? That shit, like, it ain't his birthday or nothing, nigga. Why is you posting him? But anyway, that's young boy shit. You feel me? I forgive him. You know what I mean? He probably idolized the nigga. It is what it is. But anyway, I said, that's what niggas doing. Niggas snitching because you literally saying that you about to put out a report on me or you about to go tell YouTube on me. Oh, he posted a video of my cousin, my daddy, and he didn't have our permission. So can you take it down, please? You feel me? That's exactly what you doing. But y'all niggas and Shakur and all them. And I know, and the reason why I'm coming at Shakur like this is because I know Shakur was he said he was sitting right next to him. So I already know Shakur was putting in his ear. Pause. Probably not a pause. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what type time they on. I don't know what take time they on. But he probably was telling him, yo, tell him this. Tell him if you don't tell him where you get the video from or we getting it taken down, nigga. We snitch around here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He on some he said Karen Moses. That's hilarious. But Karen. Yeah. But he like, yeah, nigga, we like on some Drewski shit. I don't know if y'all be watching Could Have Been Records. We snitch around here. We snitch around here. You know what I'm saying? That's the type time you on. Let me see if I can pull that video up with Drewski saying that shit. Yeah. Let me see.
Gotta be taking it all.
So y'all snitch.
You know how you stand on business?
Yeah.
We snitch on business.
What the last nigga you told on?
My grandma talking too much. 15 years right now.
What was the reason?
You just talking too much. I planted some shit on. Some dope on.
That's a smart move.
Yeah. Let's get out the way.
She ain't got too much life to live.
You feel me? Health insurance, life insurance, all that. That's me. Told on the whole hood. Now I gotta hide out.
Give him that.
Come on, Joe.
Are you out your fucking mind, nigga?
You snitching.
On my life, I never seen that one. Hold on. Yeah. Look.
Let's test this diamond chain. For real? Put it right on the fucking diamond. You good? You good? So,
valid? It's valid?
Mm-hmm.
Every now and really rare. We pop out the on steer. Then we time like they want my spot. I swear I leave dead.
Say again? What's the last bar?
Then we talk because they want my spot. I swear I leave dead.
You killed somebody before?
I mean, not on books.
I like it. I like him, man. We got an opportunity for you to be a shooter down here.
Oh, so I be stepping. Don't play with me.
If I go to jail and we both were involved in whatever we did, you gonna ride? You ain't gonna snitch?
Hell nah. You my dog. What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna snitch?
Nah, we ain't gonna snitch.
Just for that, you just signed your first ticket the fuck out of here. We're big on snitching here.
That nigga said we big on snitching around here. Nah, bro. Yo, listen. Yo, Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth. He says, does that mean you will hate on Shakur now? No, not at all. I'm going to still give that man his respect as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best fighters in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's my Puerto Rican brother. You know what I'm saying? We Afro-Rican. You know what I mean? Look, listen, I don't got no problem with this man. You know, no, as a matter of fact, I do got a problem with this man. But I'm not going to let that, you know, blur my vision on who Shakur Stevenson is as a fighter or anything like that. Look, the reality of the situation is there's a lot of talented, goofy motherfuckers out here. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. So let's go on with the text because it's only a little bit more. So I said, the last part I said was, he said he Puerto Rican. His daddy was Rican. And he looked just like his dad. So it is what it is. His daddy wasn't there for him though. So you know what I mean? Once he found out that Puerto Ricans support Puerto Ricans, you know what I mean? He started slapping that flag on his trunks. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Listen. So I go on and say, that's what niggas doing. Niggas snitching. He said, yo, and you know, he did the same shit with like doubling up the U. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading it as if he's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading this shit the same way that I read messages from my son, mom. You feel me? He's like, just tell me, don't want no problems with you. This is a quote from Zaquin Moses, yo. Just tell me, don't want no problems with you. Goofy ass nigga. When you drag the U out, that's how I'm gonna read it. I don't want no problems with you. I said, nigga, ain't gonna be no problems, period. Niggas ain't shaking shit. Nigga. Fuck you mean? You over here talking like you about to really like rattle the whole earth because I'm over here posting a video you don't want me to post. Bro, your little ass ain't shaking nothing, bro. I will listen. I ain't even about to say nothing crazy, but you know when Terrence Crawford told Gary Russell Jr., he said, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. That's the type time I'm on. Me and Bud come from the same background. That wrestling and all that shit, go ahead and play if you want to, nigga. 6-time national champion. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got me fucked up. Yeah, this video ain't getting monetized. I'm going to have them, review this one. But anyway, I said, yo, and that's not even the worst part. Like, this dude, he just keep typing as if he a female. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to forgive him since he a young boy because you do a lot of shit. You ever do shit as a young boy and then you look back and you like, yeah, that shit was kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember looking at like old Facebook statuses from like 2012 and I'm like, yo, I can't believe that I thought that this was cool. Like pictures and all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna forgive him for that. But at the same time, when I look back on like posts when I was 19 and I kind of don't regret what I'm saying. So maybe the young boy a little delayed. I don't know. Young boy probably a little delayed. You know what I mean? Zaquir. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call him Zaquir. You feel me? That's the type time he be on. I think he a little, you know what I'm saying? I think he a little fruit of the loom. You feel me? But anyway, he wrote, listen, I wrote, nigga, it ain't gonna be no problems, period. Niggas ain't shaking shit. So I'm essentially telling you or whoever the fuck around you ain't gonna pose no problems for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be hiding behind James Prince. Now, I mean, James Prince come over here, then it might be something. But y'all niggas, as individuals, y'all ain't on nothing, bro. Cut it out. You feel me? So he wrote, this is his response. This is his response, y'all. He wrote, you grown? You okay? I literally don't know what, caused that response. Because I literally said, nigga, it ain't gonna be no problems, period. Niggas ain't shaking shit. He literally wrote, you grown? And this is what exclamation points and question marks, bro. You grown? You okay? This is how I'm reading it. Who's HLD? I don't even see him. Who HLD? What he talking about? Yeah. Get HLD the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's a good. He talking about this abhorrent. That's probably one of his niggas. He said, "This a corny ass story, bro. Way too much time, emotions, and energy. So why the fuck is you watching? You literally sitting here watching the whole story. I got 43 people on here, and you asking me about this long story, bro. You don't gotta watch it. There's 43 other people that's watching it, my brother. Now go sit your ass down and go think about what you did. You know what I'm saying? That might be Zaquir. You know what I'm saying? That might be Zaquir, you know what I'm saying? Getting his little G string in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But anyway, he wrote, "You grown? You okay?" And I wrote, "Nigga, is you a woman?" On God. I said, "Nigga, is you a woman? What you identify as?" Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, why I feel like I'm going at it with somebody big mom? Why I feel like I'm talking to Sexy Red or something? I feel like I'm arguing with Sexy Red, Lotto, or one of them bitches. I feel like I'm going at it with Ice Spice. Why the fuck is you talking like that? You a grown ass nigga. Ain't no reason why you need to be talking like that. Like, you don't need to type how you talk in real life. Like, if niggas be like, "What you time about?" You don't need to write time. Like, you don't need to write TALM. Like, bro, we get what you saying. You ain't gotta translate the ratchet shit on a motherfucking keyboard. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He like, so then I wrote, "Nigga, is you a woman? What you identify as?" Because I don't know what type time he on. You feel me? So he wrote IGH. I don't know if I'm just an old head or what. I don't know. Maybe I ain't in tune with the young niggas like that. But he like, "All right, you won't say nothing? All right." So I'm like, "Nigga, like, what is you talking about? Like, you really on here asking me?" First of all, Selena, eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? I see you got a brawl or whatever, so I already know what type time you trying to attract. You probably a nigga on the low. Your name probably what's a nigga name? Your name probably Sal or something. Your name probably Sal or something. You know what I mean? You probably confused with who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? You one of those confused people. You know what I mean? You don't know what you is. You curious. So you out here calling yourself Selena to make yourself feel good. You know what I mean? Because this don't even sound like a woman typing. Why would you talk about this type of stuff online? Ain't G. They move in silence and they ain't name dropping. First of all, nigga, this ain't nothing incriminating. So I could talk about this shit if I want to. You feel what I mean? Now, in terms of why I chose to speak on it, it's because they threatened to take down my channel, and I'm on my channel speaking right now. So why can't I speak on it? I can speak on whatever the fuck I want to speak on. If niggas don't like it, they ain't gotta watch it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty simple, and it seems like you guys are very invested because I'm 58 minutes in and y'all still locked in on what I'm talking about. So the story must be good. You feel what I'm saying? So sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Get that little you know what I'm saying? I know this ain't a woman because I don't know no woman named G100. You feel what I'm saying? It sound like I said, you sound like a little like one of them little confused gangster niggas walking around with, you know what I'm saying, with they stained drawers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got belts. Niggas got belts with jeans on, but they shit still sag and trying to show niggas they crack. You seem like you one of them type niggas. You know what I'm saying? Ain't washed your scalp in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Head smell like sweat. You feel what I mean? You one of them dirty ass niggas. When you come inside, your girl talking about probably not even your girl, your mom and your sister like, "Why you always smell like outside?" You one of them dirty ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So ain't nobody give a fuck about what y'all niggas talking about. Yeah, I mean, y'all Anonymous, you my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you my brother. So you ain't gotta ask me to smack nobody with no wrench. If niggas wildin', I'm trusting your judgment, my brother. You smack them with the wrench and send them about their day. You feel me? But anyways, so to pretty much end the story, since niggas is in their feelings, you know what I mean? I could tell there's a few people on here in their feelings. He said, "All right, you won't say nothing? All right." So I just went ahead, you know what I'm saying? I just went ahead and told him. Because, you know, Shakur, he not going to put Shakur on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You want to play messenger? All right, cool. Now I'm going to make you look dumb. So I know y'all probably thinking like, yo, how the fuck did he get this sparring footage? This dickhead, along with Shakur's stupid ass, don't know that I am friends with Shakur's grandfather, Willie Moses. For those of y'all who don't know who Willie Moses is Shakur Stevenson and Zaquin Moses' head trainer, aka grandfather. You know what I'm saying? If you ever hear Shakur Stevenson talk about how he started boxing, he said that his grandfather had a stable of fighters. You know what I'm saying? And he seen that they was boxing and stuff. He wanted to get himself involved. So his grandfather, you know what I mean, put him in the gym, and you know what I mean. It's been, it's been history ever since. You feel what I mean? So Willie Moses, he got his own gym out there with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? And they do amateur shows, and I got a group of amateur fighters, and they do events in Jersey, consistently. So I don't know if they noticed, but I have fighters that fought. You said Mr. Moses, a legend in Newark. I'm sure he is. But we got fighters that have fought on his events. He had fighters that have fought on our events. Pivot Boxing and Moses Gym have competed against each other multiple times, especially our kids, because we got like a good 15 kids that compete. They got a good little stable as well. And you know what I'm saying? There's been some good fights. You know what I mean? We be doing our thing. You feel what I mean? But we got to, what I'm trying to say is we got a track record. You feel what I'm saying? We've done business together, because at the end of the day, these amateur shows, they profit off of. You feel me? So we've helped each other out. He scratched my back, I scratch his. You feel what I mean? I've even directed him towards people who have been able to give him fights. Like, I'll be like, yo, I don't got a fighter that weight and that age, but I know somebody who does, and I'm able to connect them, and they're able to make fights happen. That's what I do outside of this YouTube shit. For those of y'all who don't know, I am a, licensed amateur boxing coach. I am a licensed professional boxing coach. I am a licensed professional cornerman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do outside of this shit right here. From here, I talk from the perspective of an objective boxing fan, but I have a whole career inside of the world of boxing, period. So long story short, I have, matchmaking. I've done a lot of matchmaking. That's what I do consistently behind the scenes. You feel what I mean? On the pros and the amateurs. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I am friends with Willie Moses on Facebook. He has hit me up. I've hit him up. You know what I'm saying? We've conversed before. So Willie Moses was the one who publicly, this man has a lot of friends on Facebook, and this was shared multiple times. So I don't understand why niggas is mad at me. But Willie Moses is the one that posted the sparring session of Shakur Stevenson rocking that amateur kid. You know what I'm saying? I see it. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. That's a dope clip. Let me post it on Mazuma TV, since it's already posted for the public to see. You see what I'm saying? And y'all definitely putting in work in that chat. Pause. Y'all niggas going in. But anyway, he's the one who posted it. And I thought it was dope boxing contest. So I'm like, all right, bet. Let me post this on Mazuma TV. I screen record it. You know what I'm saying? I'll post it up. It start doing numbers instantly. So and it actually did more views than what the fuck Willie Moses did. But regardless, I got a bigger platform than he does on Facebook. So it's not really a surprise. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't get why you upset, or Zarquin or Shakur Stevenson is upset about me posting the sparring clip when your own trainer posted it. Your own trainer posted it, bro. And he still has it up on his page to this day. Like right now. I can literally pull it up right now, and there's multiple people who have commented on it, and there's multiple people who have actually shared the video. So what the fuck is the problem? Why y'all mad that I did it? Why y'all not mad at your own trainer for exposing the sparring footage? I didn't expose anything. I just reposted what your trainer exposed. But y'all mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Go take that up with y'all fucking trainer, man. And if y'all don't like it, tell your old head to unfriend me. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, he won't never get no more matchmaking out of me. He won't never have my fighters on his card again. So, you know what I mean? Tread lightly. You feel what I mean? So I wrote, y'all grandpop the one that posted it on his Facebook. I just screen recorded it and posted it. Tell your G-pop tighten up and shit like this won't happen. Go take your old head page down. Federal Fed as in federal, ass niggas. And then he just left it on scene, and he didn't say nothing since then. And I don't blame him for not saying nothing because I'm sure he felt stupid as hell after I sent that response. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the truth. Like, you talking about taking niggas' accounts down and taking their pages down. All right, well, your head trainer posted it. So why don't y'all keep the energy consistent and go take his page down? Right? Right. So that's pretty much the story. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, quick disclaimer, they didn't make no threats in terms of like my life, my safety, you know what I'm saying, my family or anything like that. We already know niggas not on that type time. I'm not on that type time. You know what I mean? It's just fucking YouTube. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But you feel what I mean? That's essentially what happened. There's no cap in my rep. Everybody that's in that group chat could vouch for me because I posted the screenshots on there. I could easily airdrop this to my laptop and put it up, but for what? Y'all can either take my word for it, you know what I'm saying, or y'all could just, you know what I mean, believe it's lies and go about y'all day. Regardless, it is what it is. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? They talking about taking down Mazuma TV, taking down the video. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see them try that shit. I would love to see them try that shit. Go ahead and try your fucking hand. You know what I'm saying? There's been multiple people, and I be seeing it. There's been a lot of people just because we have a disagreement on Boxing Talk, attempt to get my page taken down, attempt to flag my channel, all types of shit, try to make me ineligible for monetization. I see it all the time. But the thing is, the thing that like really fucks y'all up is that I have an understanding of the community guidelines. I know when to, put some, I know when to step on the gas. I know when to hit the brake. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what can y'all really do? There's people that say much more outlandish shit than I do on here, and they make a fortune off this YouTube shit. So, you know what I mean? Good luck trying to take my fucking page down because I put up a sparring session that your fucking head trainer put up himself publicly on social media. You feel what I mean? So that was that was pretty much exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean? Zach Quinn probably not watching this right now. He probably like in his crib, sucking on a pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Shakur had to lay him down and, play some like sleepy music. You know what I'm saying? Gave him his little bottle before he went to sleep and shit like that. So he probably not going to see this till tomorrow, but, it is what it is. Yeah, the nation is being recognized by the masses, and I'm nowhere near a big channel yet. You feel me? I'm nowhere near a big channel yet, but I'm ruffling a lot of feathers, man. I'm ruffling a lot of feathers out here in these streets, and I just want to know why. Why, like a nigga who only got 2,000 subscribers, why y'all worried about me? There's niggas who talk crazy about y'all in the 100K, 200K, 300K range, and y'all don't never mention them, but y'all hitting me up personally trying to figure out where I get certain information when y'all can easily just look for it on your own. Why don't y'all look within your own circle? I mean, that's what I would do. If there was some information that was leaked, first thing I'm doing is looking within my inner circle to see who the fuck was capable of doing this. Not the motherfucker who actually put it out there. Because I'm not a part of y'all team. I never met Shakur in my life. I never met Zarquin in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Go check your grandpa. I bet you won't do that. Go report your granddaddy Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Punk ass niggas, man. And I ain't got no problem. Like I said, I be going to their events all the time. You know what I mean? They be having fighters come to our events. Listen, I don't got no problem copying and pasting what the fuck I said in person. And it's going to be what it's going to be. You feel me? And sidebar, I don't know if anybody is from Philly or anything like that, but Fox 29, you know what I mean, the news network and shit, I was just on TV a little bit ago. They had a picture of me on TV. You know what I'm saying? Your boy a motherfucking celebrity. You feel what I mean? They gave one of the head trainers at my job $1,000 like check because they were nominated by somebody on social media for being awesome. So shout out to Coach Sharon Baker. I love you, baby. Hall of Fame trainer. She getting inducted into the PA Boxing Hall of Fame in October. And the fruits of her labor is coming to fruition. It's coming together. So shout out to Coach Sharon. He said, you better be careful. Zach Quinn gonna call 12 on you. Yeah, he gonna have the security from the event escort me out. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Listen, I ain't tripping. And that's the realest sense kumbaya. Uh-huh. So that's what I wanted to talk about with that whole situation. I wanted to speak about this yesterday, but like I said, I wasn't able to go live. You feel me? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Better late than never, right? So yeah. So what we talking about, y'all? What we talking about? What we talking about before I get up out of here? Cause I gotta make some phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make some phone calls. So what we talking about? Yeah, definitely Tattletale. Yeah, he definitely used to like when he was a young boy, he used to tap his mom's leg and be like, but um 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 Terrell, he hit me. And his mom be like, what the hell I tell you about Tattletale, boy? But mom, on some Caillou shit. Get your little soft ass up out of here, man. That boy a muffin for sure. You feel me? But yeah. For sure. Yeah, like you talking about like you blatantly just like talking about getting people page taken down or reporting niggas. Like you cool with that? Bro, I never dislike somebody enough to report them. You know what I'm saying? I never like I hardly like I block people. I ain't gonna lie to you. And they be like on my DM all crazy. I prefer not to see them. So I just, you know what I mean, out of sight, out of mind type shit. So I block people. But like reporting people and trying to get their pages taken down, come on, man. Like niggas not that emotionally invested for all that. I don't know. These dudes be weird, bro. And these boxing niggas too. These supposed to be like the most masculine men on the fucking planet. Shakur like, yeah, Zaza. Why don't you tell that Mazuma TV dude to take that video down? Or we gonna report him. Yeah. Tell him, Zaza. If he doesn't take the video down, I'm gonna call YouTube and have them deleted. How dare you put my sparring session up? Isn't that right, Zaza? Yeah, core. Yeah, core. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hearing Shakur talk about, I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm a real nigga. You sitting right next to niggas telling them to report me and shit. I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm a real nigga. So when I say something, man, that's my word, man. Like that's on God in them. And I don't even know who in them is. That's on God. How you go? Where he get that video from? Zaza, please tell him to take the video down, or we're gonna report him. Mm-hmm. And that just better be your cousin too. Like y'all better be blood. Y'all motherfuckers better have like Shakur mom better be like your aunt. Like y'all better be first cousins. Like I hope y'all not the type cousins where like y'all just grew up together but you're not really related type shit. Y'all better be blood. Like I'm telling you right now, like ain't no way. Like his last name Moses like Willie. So I'm assuming that you either Willie Moses might be your legitimate grandfather. I don't know. He might be your dad. I don't know because old niggas be having babies too. But you know what I mean? Like this better be your blood. Ain't no way because if this ain't your blood, then you definitely meat rotting. Like you should not be rocking with nobody that deep if you not related to him. This nigga better be your blood cousin. Like I'm trying to tell you, like your moms better be sisters, came from the same mom and dad. Like that, the bloodline better be like thick between y'all. Ain't no way you meat rotting that much, or you going out your way to come to another man rescue. There's no way. There's no way. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all a little favor. We about to call Zai Quinn. I'm about to call Zai Quinn, y'all. Let's see if he answered. Yeah, you know he ain't answering. That nigga. That shit said video call ended. Yeah. Yeah, man. He probably, like I said, he probably sleep. You know what I'm saying? He probably, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like to lose. Yeah. Yeah. Chill. Don't get me back in that bag. I remember I was crying tears when I watched Shakur cry. Shakur got the ugliest cry I ever seen in my life. I ain't even about to get into that because that's just like, doing too much. But yeah, I asked Willie, as a matter of fact, not too long ago, I asked Willie Moses if I could set up an interview with Shakur. He left me on scene. So, I mean, it is what it is. I asked Willie Moses, I'm like, yo, can I get an interview with Shakur? He just left me on scene. So I'm like, damn, I thought we was cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought that was my Puerto Rican brother, man. I thought he was going to show love to the channel. I thought he was going to do some research, seeing that I was Rican or whatever. And then he was going, you know what I mean? He was going to show love. But nah. Yeah, like Shakur, he put his whole face into his cry. Like this nigga, like his cheekbones scrunch up, like his eyes closed, eyebrows drop, like his whole face invested when he cried. You know, there's like some niggas who keep a straight face and like a tear just drop. No, like this whole, like, you know, you got all these muscles in your face. Every muscle on that nigga face moving. That nigga face doing strength and conditioning while he cried. Yo, on some real shit. That's what be going on. But anyway, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go lay my ass down. Well, I'm already laying down. That's why the camera ain't on. But I'm gonna call it a night, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love to the channel. We had up to like 40 people on here, so I'm very appreciative for everybody that came through and showed love. If you could hit the like button, it'll be very much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? We got 26 likes, 26 people watching. The more likes, the better, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and support the channel and contributed to the conversation. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mod for tuning in. I'll be back at y'all tomorrow with another video. You know what I'm saying? And possibly another live, man. But until then, this is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning into the channel. I'm out of here, man. Peace.